Okay. In the previous session, we have discussed about different types of functions like mathematical functions, string functions, and date functions. Okay. So in this session, we will discuss about aggregate functions. So what are the aggregate functions? So average, count big, maximum, minimum, sum, grouping functions, approximate, count distinct, string aggregate. Okay. So first of all, average. See, average function computes the average of a set of values by dividing the sum of those values. So we know that the formula of average. Average means sum divided by total number of items. Okay, so that is the formula. Maximum is sorry. It finds the maximum highest value. Minimum means finds the lowest value. Sum means it finds the it calculates the total sum of the values. Okay, so some values select are from EMP. Okay, so these aggregate functions are associated by group by class. Okay, so that means see here in this employee table, observe this. So many departments are there. I mean, 3 department numbers are there, 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I want to calculate the total sum of the salary department wise. Okay, at the same time, average salary of each department and maximum salary of each department, minimum salary of each department, and count of employees per department. Okay, so that's so here department wise I want to get the results. Okay, so that means give the department number in group by class. Okay, so here department number, same department number we have to give, same column we have to give in select query also. Okay, select class also same column we have to give, and then you can write count so that it will calculate total number of employees per department. Okay, under this department we have 3 employees. Under this department number 10, 20 we have 5 employees, like that. Okay, for example, if you want to calculate the sum of salary of each department, write the method sum of sal. Then we can get sum of salary. So for department number 10, total salary is 8,750. Okay, so you can give column name sum sal. Okay, so I want to calculate the minimum salary of each and every department. Like that, I am giving min sal alias name. So this is the minimum salary of each and every department. I want to calculate maximum salary. Okay, so this is the method name for maximum salary function. Okay, aggregate function. And average salary. Average salary formula is total salary divided by how many members are there. Okay, so average salary. Okay, so sum of salary 8,750 divided by 3. So this is the result. 10,875 is the sum of the salary of 20 department number, and that is divided by total number of employees 5. So this is the result. Like that, department number 30 also. Okay, so these are the simple methods, so which are frequently used in real time also. Okay, some of other methods are there in aggregate functions. So that is count big. So count big is also same like count. Okay, but difference is count function returns the number of items found in a group. Okay, that is integer value. That means that is associated with integer data type. Count big always return a big integer data type value. Okay, for example, the result of the query, if you use count function, if the result of the query is big int, then we are supposed to go to count underscore big method. Okay, if the result of the query is integer, then we have to go to count method. Okay, so next one is approximate count distinct. Select star from employee. So count of commission, or give that count of sal. How many salaries are there? 14. That means 14 employees are there, so that it will return. So how many salaries? 14 salaries. Okay. But is there any uniqueness in salary? I don't want that duplicate salary details. Okay. So at that time, give that salary distinct. 14, 12. Okay. Why it is displaying 12 means in that employee table, see that 3000 is coming for twice and 1250 is coming for twice. So if you use distinct keyword in this count function, then it will ignore the duplicate salary. Okay, duplicate salary value it will ignore. So that's why it is displaying 14. Okay, so same that approximate count distinct method also same. Okay. See this. Count distinct. Okay, so it will return 12. So where is the definition? Evaluates an expression for each row in a group and returns the approximate number of unique non-null values in a group. Okay, unique non-null values. So we have seen that example of uniqueness. Okay, non-null values means, so in this column where we have null, MGR we have null and commission we have null. So in this commission we have only 4 values. Okay, except that remaining are all nulls. So you can display that, you can write commission and observe that. So 4. Why? Because it will return 4 only. Why? Because it displays number of unique non-null values in a group. Okay. You can write count of commission. Observe this. What will be the output? So count is also displaying same thing. Okay. So count will display the number of items which are not null. If you use distinct in count function, then it will display unique values. If you use approximate count distinct, no need to use distinct in that function. Okay, why? Because this function itself displays unique values of non-null. So that is the grouping, approximate count distinct and string aggregate. So definition. See, it is an aggregate function that takes all expression from rows and concatenates them into a single string. Okay, so we'll observe this. select star from and string aggregate. So what will be the syntax? Employee name. This function requires 2 arguments. So after that, I am giving comma. See. If you write like this, that all column values in that employee name column, we can get with the comma separator. Okay, so but I want this comma separated employee names according to the department number. Okay, so for that I can use group by function with department number. This. So here I am getting department number wise employee names with comma separator. Okay, so remember this string aggregate function. This is very, very important. In some cases, it can be useful in real time. Next one is grouping. So grouping means it is used to distinguish the null values that are written by rollup and cube. Okay, so rollup means first of all we need to know about rollup and cube. Okay, so rollup generates result set that shows aggregate for a hierarchical values in the selected columns. Okay, so theoretically it is not possible to understand. So in practical only we can able to understand. So I will write one example. Group by department number. Number with roll up department number comma department number. Let me display count of star. See 10, 20, 30, 3, 5, 6. This is department number wise count. Okay, finally we will get how many employees are there. So that will be the total count. Finally we will get by using roll up. That means see this generates a result set that shows aggregates for hierarchy of values in the selected columns. Okay, that means it will generate the sum of the counts. Okay, so and with cube also you are getting same output. Then what is the difference between cube and roll up? See the definition that shows aggregate for all combinations of values in the selected columns. Okay, so this is all combinations. This is the difference between roll up and cube. All combinations hierarchy of values. Okay, so let me tell one more example, then you can easily understand. So here, what is this column? Department number and job also is repeating. Okay, so now here I am giving job. Here also I am giving job. See, First of all, see this. For calculating the sum only, it is displaying null if you use roll up. Okay, why? Because it shows the aggregates for hierarchy of values in the selected columns. Okay, so after department number, after the employees count is displaying according to the department number, it is going to calculate. Okay, and coming to the cube, see this. It will show the aggregates for all combination of values in the selected column. Okay, so write this department number job. See, then this combination is completed. Then it will display count 20. This combination here, combination 20 department number and job combination wise count is displayed. On count total number of employees, it will be displayed. Okay, so this is up to this. The result is same for cube and roll up. Okay, so this makes the difference between roll up and cube. Why? Because it shows aggregate for all combinations. All combinations means department. It is taking department number null and job wise how much count. Okay, so it is displaying extra result set. That's why. So this one makes the difference. So it will consider all combination, but coming to the roll up, it will consider only selected columns combination only. I mean hierarchy of values. It will show aggregate for a hierarchy of values in the selected columns, not all combinations. Okay, so that is the difference. And now see here. Actually, we are discussing about grouping. Okay, so execute this. What is mean by grouping means it is used to distinguish the null values that are written by roll up or cube. Okay, so null values means here it is displaying null values. So if you use grouping ID, okay, so it is if you use grouping, then it will distinguish the null values. Okay, so how can we distinguish? How can it will distinguish? So better to write here grouping department number. See, here I am giving department number. So see this, wherever department number coming as null, so it will return 1. Okay, so if I write here job, then observe the result. Wherever job is null, it will return 1. Otherwise, it will return 0. Okay, that is grouping function. Okay, so for explaining that grouping function, I am telling about cube and roll up. Okay, so grouping means it will distinguish the null values that are written by some other functions. Okay, you can write it here. So suppose I want to know, so which column is which department number. I mean, I want to know the at what position department number is null. How can you know means by using grouping function we can come to know. Okay, so that is about grouping. So this is aggregate functions.